So today we're going to talk about why use ethanol-free fuel. Some subjects we're going to hit on is how bad is ethanol fuel for your equipment, what ethanol-free fuel is, the benefits of using it compared to the ethanol fuel, and lastly, where and how you can get it. So ethanol has a short shelf life of 30 days. It's even shorter once you start mixing it. What happens after 30 days? It starts leaning out, causes separation, not the correct fuel mixture. Varnishes and starts to smell terrible. The components start to oxidize, and what's left decomposes into new compounds like acetic acid, which gives it its foul smell. Here is a 2-cycle carburetor. You can see here, this is the fuel screen, which is all clogged up, and here you have little splotches of varnish from the fuel breaking down. Here is the fuel screen up close, what it looks like, all clogged up. Here is what it's supposed to look like. Here's an example of a carburetor that has gone bad because of rust, and that's from the water that the ethanol attracts. And here is a 4-cycle Tecumseh carburetor. You have the fuel screen, which is all clogged up, the brass bowl, which is rusted, and then you have the fuel bowl that is all varnished from all the ethanol. Ethanol-free fuel. What exactly is ethanol-free fuel? It's strictly pure fuel. It's what you could buy 25, 30 years ago for 85 cents, 75 cents. Ethanol-free fuel versus ethanol fuel. 2-cycle, getting the right mixture of fuel and oil mix. So whenever you buy fuel from the pump, which is ethanol fuel, you still have to mix it so it can lubricate the piston. If you do not mix it correctly, you're going to burn up the saw. So you have a guaranteed mixture if you buy the canned fuel already pre-mixed with no ethanol. Less repairs. So you know you're going to lubricate the piston properly with the correct oil mixture, and you're not going to gum up the carburetor. The fuel lines aren't going to go bad, the grommets. Equipment runs better. Fuel will have a higher octane rate, which will allow the fuel to burn better through piston. A gallon of pure gas contains 1/3 more energy than ethanol fuel. And then extended life of unit, it just helps save the unit to run clean fuel through it than the ethanol. Shelf life, how long is it good for? So fuel, straight fuel, pure fuel, no ethanol, has a shelf life of 5 years if it's in a metal can, unopened. It has a shelf life opened 2.5 years. If you were to buy gas from the pump, it goes bad within 25 to 30 days. You can use stabilizers. Stabilizers are only going to buy you about 5 to 10 extra days. Okay, what to expect. So the cost. If you go to a gas station and you find ethanol-free fuel, it's going to run you $3 to $5. If you go to a box store or whatnot, first of all, it's hard to find. Not all gas stations have it, not every store has it, and we'll touch more on that subject. Where to find it? If you have a smartphone, there's an app called Pure Gas app. As soon as you download it, open it up, it hits on your location, and so it shows you a couple of gas stations. Here in Temple, there's one out in Moffett, and then there's some Buc-ee's around here too that has it. Local hardware stores like Ace Hardware, box stores, Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, they all have it. And of course, Empire Seed. Here are a few pictures of brands. This one, for instance, is sold at Empire Seed. For one, it's $17.50 a gallon, and it's not mixed. It's just straight fuel that would go in your mowers. This is already pre-mixed. You just pour and go into your 2-cycle equipment. That's about $7.99 a gallon. A quart. And then of course Echo has their own, Steel has their own, and then different other brands that you can buy from Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's. That's it. Thank you.
Good deal.